Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, Minister of Tourism, Shri Gajendra Shekhawatji, Minister of State for Tourism, Shri Suresh Gopiji, and Secretary Tourism Vidyavati officials from Government of India, representatives from tourism and hospitality industry, excellencies and foreign dignitaries, and friends from the media, a very good morning to all of you, and namaskaram. And on this special occasion of World Tourism Day, my best wishes to each and every one of you. As we reflect on the growth of tourism in the country, I am reminded of a very apt quote for India, which says, "To those who appreciate it, India offers an endless feast for the eyes and soul, with its mountains, deserts, forests, rivers, and seas." This sentiment by Ruskin Bond encapsulates the essence of India in very simple terms. Whether it's the historical forts of Rajasthan, the spiritual serenity of Varanasi, or the vibrant streets of Mumbai, or various other thousands of locations across India, it offers a canvas that few nations can match across the world. With icy mountains, coastal plains, deserts, and islands, India is more than just a country, it is a world within a world. Moreover, I find India's rich cultural heritage also to be a compelling attraction for travelers from all across the globe. Whether it is experiencing the Kumbh Mela, the largest religious gathering on earth, or immersing in the vibrant celebrations of Braj Holi, or participating in the unique Ran Utsav in Gujarat, these are the events which offer a wonderful glimpse into the country's diverse traditions and festivities. But I must say, and everyone here would probably agree with it, that beyond the vibrant landscapes and historical monuments, it is truly the people of India who make this land extraordinary. The warmth, the hospitality, and unwavering belief in Atithi Devo Bhava, which means guest is equal to God, sets India apart from any other destination. In fact, I would say in India, the journey itself is a destination offering memorable experiences. And for a sector like tourism, we go hand in hand. When I say we, it is the civil aviation industry. And if you look at other countries, and some of the foreign countries are also here, if you look at the civil aviation and tourism departments of some of the most important countries, they go together. There are one single person handling both the ministries. But even in India, it's such a big country, there had to be two people handling them. Gajendra ji is there, I'm also there. But even if we are two people, we carry the same soul, we carry the same vision, we carry the same vision and mission also. And all sectors here today would also agree that even though the civil aviation and tourism are like a sister concern, but tourism becomes the core of all major departments in the country, and especially for tourism, travel becomes the core. The very essence of tourism is the ability to explore and experience different places, and it is here that I believe aviation has a very important role to play. Since the aviation ecosystem serves as a reflection of the hospitality a country extends from the moment a traveler departs from his home, and it's crucial that we assess the steps we take to elevate India's aviation sector to global standards. And in fact, when I was made the youngest minister of the country, I was very nervous at that point of time, and I went to our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for some encouragement. And the first words he said was that civil aviation is the gateway to India. So whenever someone is coming from outside the country, it is important that we greet them with so much grace and warmth that when they come through the flight itself, they experience the warmth of India. So that is why we feel that we have a great responsibility in our hands by carrying the civil aviation sector. And aviation is actually carrying more than 80% of foreign travelers who are arriving in the country today. And there is an increasing trend which is visible, where 4.6 crore travelers landed in India in 2014. And now that we have increased the airports from 74 to a staggering number of 157 within the country, we are seeing almost 7 crore people landing in the country today. And within these numbers, more than 35% of people are arriving for holidays and recreation only. India's growing network of international flights is linking our hubs to key global airports, making it easier for foreign tourists to experience the diverse wonders that India has to offer. Additionally, under the honorable leadership of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and his revolutionizing vision to make air travel more inclusive, we have been connecting the previously unserved and underserved airports which are very close to beautiful landscapes and locations of the country, to major domestic airports, connecting the unexplored hidden gems to the travelers who want to visit them. And for this, a crucial and a revolutionary scheme, which has been the brainchild of Narendra Modi ji, was UDAN Scheme, which means Ude Desh Ka Ham Nagrik. The vision of our Honorable Prime Minister has been for a common man from Hawai Chappal to Hawai Jahaj. With the RCS scheme, we have made it a reality today. And under the RCS UDAN scheme, we have operationalized almost 500 routes in the country today, and out of them, most of them are actually benefited by the tourism industry also, where they have also cooperated in creating, in supporting us with the viability gap funding in the operation of these routes. And some examples that I'd like to mention here is the Teju Airport in Arunachal Pradesh, Kannur Airport in Kerala, and Kishangarh Airport near Ajmer, Rajasthan. These were all developed under the RCS airports and given some connectivity. And now we are seeing them overflow with tourists and many other people who want to explore these kind of locations which were earlier not connected through air travel. And now in my native state of Andhra Pradesh also, Kurnool was an airport which was constructed under RCS, and now seeing a lot of connectivity in the Rayalaseema region for many number of tourists. And we are looking at connecting more of these hinterland locations which are close to these unexplored gems by creating more airports also. Today we have 157 airports, but in the next 20-25 years, when we are going to see the real Viksit Bharat 2047, we want to increase the number of airports which are 157 today to the tune of 350 in the coming days also. So hence the responsibility of civil aviation and the connectivity with the tourism sector. We are completely in line with the tourism sector, and we want to see that each and every person across the world come to India and come and experience the culture, the diversity, and look at all the important aspects that India has to offer to them. Two important sectors we see other than the air travel is that through civil aviation, we want to improve the seaplane connectivity also, and we want to improve the helicopter connectivity also. Today we see important religious sites like Kedarnath is connected with helicopters, and some of the locations next to the water bodies can be connected to the seaplanes. So we have those connectivities also coming in future, which is going to help the overall airplane connectivity. And on top of that, I would like to congratulate the welcoming step of 1 lakh visas for tourists who are coming from international sector. And we are going to ensure that these 1 lakh people who are going to come into the country will have safe and convenient travel into the country, in and out of the country also. In conclusion, I would like to say that air travel is the fundamental link that paves the way for foreign tourists' arrival in India. And by continuing to invest in and enhance the Indian ecosystem, aviation ecosystem, India can further capitalize on its tourism potential. Making tourism a national priority aligns perfectly with the government's larger vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat and inclusive growth. By prioritizing tourism, we ensure that the benefits of development reach the grassroots level, promoting sustainable infrastructure, supporting small and medium-scale businesses, and uplifting rural and remote areas that are often home to some of the most beautiful and culturally rich destinations. And let's sync all our efforts combinedly on this very important occasion of World Tourism Day to showcase incredible India to the whole world. With these words, I end my speech. Thank you very much, everyone, and thank you. It's an honor to be sharing the dais with Honorable Vice President Sir here today. Jai Hind.